How's it going, everybody? Deviant Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. My jaw is still a little bit sore from the dentist, so I'm still going to be a little hissy. Sorry about that. Last episode we ended here, but the game kept crashing, so I restarted my computer. Hopefully that fixes it. I'm going to go ahead and dig out the rest of these 3 trenches, put in the basalt brick. I'll probably need to craft a little bit more, so I'll go ahead and do that also off camera, and we shall be back after I've gotten the plots set up. I actually might even have to extend it one off this way and move this hill in a bit more, because I think I want 2 rows of plants. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I got all the plots dug out, and I'm just building the bricks right now. I almost used up my whole shovel, which is nice that I didn't break it, but I will have to make a new one pretty soon. But I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more bricks here. Thankfully, I have 4 buckets, and it seems like 4 buckets will make 1 stack of mortar. So it's kind of an interesting coincidence about that. So I'm just going to basically, let's see, do I have rock salt in here? I do not. But I'll basically take some of this flux here, and probably will need a little bit more than that. Let's put 1 back, there we go, and sit here at the water line. Oh, I also need sand, which I have in here for now, and just make a whole bunch of mortar and finish up with those bricks. I really don't like having all this dirt. Okay, you, trash, thank you. And I shall be back after I've made more of those quite long to build bricks. Unfortunately, my chisel broke, so I'm warming up some bismuth bronze, which I pre-cooked, and I'll probably also make a shovel, and I'll keep up a few warmed ones for later for an axe as well. But right now I need the chisel so I can make more of these bricks. I'm really liking the bismuth bronze. Definitely a good tier to move into. Only use copper when it's a tool that you won't use a lot. I don't use this all that often, so I'm thinking I'll use like prospector picks as copper more than anything else, just for that use. But this stuff is definitely more useful to have it be the longer lasting material, that's for sure. Alright, these are almost done. I'm gonna pound them into the tools I need, and I'll see you guys after I fill up the rest of the brick area. Alrighty, so I went ahead and finished with the bricks. I'm just gonna make 28 blueprints. That should be the amount I need. I'm really hoping, because it would be sad if I did my mathematic mix is wrongs. So here is the completed area. Now, right now we have these areas that have kind of like the corners in them, which, you know, isn't too bad, but I like this one where the corners are completely gone, and so it looks much smoother. And the problem is, to get these corners I have to use the micro tool on each one, and you know, it takes a bit of time. Ah, frick. It's becoming nighttime. Every time I try and talk, it's like, it's nighttime again. Oh hey, the tree grew a bit. Sweet. That's promising. That means that I'm not too close to it that it will prevent growth. I really like that. That happened. Oops, not that button. Anyways, on to what I was saying. I don't want to manually break the corners of each one of these. That's a lot of corners to do. So that's why I got the blueprints, because there should be 7 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And because there's 4 corners, I just need 7 of each corner. Now, if you remember, when you have them in a stack like this, and we'll call this north left. So you just select the one that you want. So north, left, there we go. And they'll all mark the same, but it won't mark the rest of the blueprint. So this is north, left, so we'll put that up there. This will be north, right. And we'll put that over here. Then we'll have this one be south right. And this one will be south left. Now we have to mark all the ones that are south left, like this one. And unfortunately, you can't just right click it. You actually have to turn these into micro blocks before you can do that. Oops, that was smooth. Come on. Micro block, thank you. There you go. And you have to convert all these into micro blocks before they are usable. And you do need to have a chisel and hammer in your inventory to turn the micro blocks. That's a weird shading glitch. You won't see that afterwards anyways, but that's kind of odd. You will have to have a chisel and hammer in your inventory for it to even convert. So might as well turn these all into the editable areas. Almost done. And one last one. Alright, so it should be good now. Let's go ahead and get all of the south left done. So if we click here, as you can see, it basically duplicated what this one had. But it's not, or it is, you know, angle dependent. So if I did this over here, it would kind of knock off this corner. That's not what we want. That's why we made one of each corner. So we can just quickly go to the lower left hand corner of each one. And once in a while, you'll see that kind of particular effect and all that. That's just the tool being used. It doesn't always register the effect. But as you can see, doing all those almost dwindled away my chisel completely. That's why this is south right. That's why I heated up a few of the chisels, or not chisels, but I heated up a few bismuth bronze ahead of time because I know this one's gonna break it. Boink. Now I'm going to need, why do I have a new one? I shouldn't have a new one. That's a glitch. But I'm totally gonna take that glitch right now. That's weird. It shouldn't be doing that. It should be like broken completely. So when I'm done with this, I'm gonna toss it. Kind of weird. Wonder what caused that. And then the upper right, because the hammer, yeah, the hammer should have broken and stayed broken. Well, it's kind of weird. Weird indeed. Weird indubitably. So trash that and trash that. I'll just have to make new ones, I guess. But anyways, now we have these all looking the same. They look quite nice. This one, can't remember what tree it was. Oh no. Shoot. I swear I made it a cherry tree. We'll put the banana here. We'll put the lemon here. The orange here. The olive here. And I'll just have one of each tree for now, and we will expand it to more at a later date. Pretty positive I had 2 cherry saplings. We'll find out when this is fully grown. But that leaves me 3 more spots for 3 more fruit. I don't have the apple tree. I'm pretty positive there's a tree that has apples on it. And later on we can even expand and knock this hill down more and double the trees. Once they're fully expanded and the season's over, I could whittle them down and expand it. So by next season they'll be fully grown again. So yeah, I think that is quite a nice little, oopsies, one more up, there we go. Quite a nice little farm. Actually, while we're at it, ow, let's fall to our death. Whee! Oh, that was quite a disappointment. Let's check the health of our plants. Alright, so they're not harvestable quite yet. These are, though. These, for some reason, end up harvesting quicker than the rest. I find that quite interesting. these are ready for harvest as well. And we can also see the health wise. So remember, this one had 2 groups on it now. So this one didn't have any, so you can see it's slowly filling up. These weren't used, but these were. So you can see these are slowly filling up their health bar again. Where these are slowly dwindling the second health bar right now. And same with over here. Let's see. I guess I didn't use that spot before, but here you can see 2 of them being used. That's odd. Hello. And same with these. This wasn't used at all, so it should only be 1. Awesome. Alright. I'm going to check and see if I have the materials to do one more thing before I end this episode. And I shall be back in a sec. It's already almost becoming nighttime again. That day just goes by quickly. See you guys in a bit. Yay, it looks like my bananas over here ended up growing. So I'm gonna harvest these. And if these are harvestable, that means the banana plant zombie flesh everywhere. So what happens when it becomes daytime? All the zombies are like, oh my gosh, it burns. And, well, that's weird. That banana tree doesn't have any bananas on it. Huh. Alright. Well, that's alright. That's okay. We got a banana tree anyways. So, I'm going to start another fire pit here. And remember I had all those willow trees up there? So I harvested them all. And, gotta get this freaking rotted flesh out of here. And hopefully that's enough willow logs here to start this. Now, because I know I'm going to be needing a oops, and then this. I know I'm going to need a fire pit in the center, and I might as well start it now. There we go. Because, well, why not? And then I think I can smother it, because I don't think it can continue burning if there's no direct sunlight. Now, this is normally what you would do if you were going to be starting it. Normally, you know, cover it with dirt and all that, but because it had no wood to burn next to it, I don't think it's actually going to start burning this, because I don't want to wait for that to burn out. Let's see. Nope. Still kind of doing its thing. That should be fine. I just don't want it burning the logs until I'm done placing it. Well, as long as these don't catch on fire, I'm fine. So I'll wait until that's done and fill it up and then start the actual fire and I shall be back. There we go. That just started and I'm gonna run back to my house over here and show you guys the other craft that I was going to show you earlier. Now, this is one that I believe was added by TerraFirmaCraft. I don't think it's in the normal TerraFirmaCraft recipes. It involves 1 piece of leather, and is that one still going? It is, okay. You put the piece of leather in the middle here, and then you surround it by, whoa, come on, 1 layer of sticks, and that will create an item frame. And now remember, the normal recipe for an item frame is just leather, but because this form of leather isn't in the mod anymore because it replaces it with this form of leather, you have to use that instead. And like I said, I believe that is added by TerraFirmaCraft. I don't believe TerraFirmaCraft has a recipe for item frames yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an item frame on the ends of these chests and then put the block in there. And let's see, that's dirt, I was going to say. There we go. Now that should help me identify what chest has what type of stone in it. I'm hoping. Rotate. Anyways, but unfortunately I don't have enough leather right now. I'm kind of hoping that my sheep breed and start producing more, well, sheepies for me. But it's kind of taking a bit for them. Now I have yet to decide, oh come on, I want you there. not quite sure what was there at the moment. But I don't think I'll kill off the first offspring. I think I'll wait a few offsprings. That way I can breed maybe like 4 sheep, 2 sheep, or whatever at a time. And then I will be able to kill them off, yet still be able to produce a good amount for the time it takes for me to wait for them to breed. Also, I want to know if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see in this Let's Play. If you have any good ones, I'd love to do them. So comment below. I want to hear your suggestions. As always, stay epic. This is DeviantGamer signing off. Adios.